Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a oil change on a 2022 Lexus RX350 F Sport all-wheel drive, and yeah, it is hot. I'm in here. Let me show you the oil that I use that you're going to need. So you're going to need like 5.8 quarts, so about 6 quarts, of course, from Walmart. Castro Edge Advanced Full Synthetic 0W20. As you see, it said the highest level wear protection, high temperature performance. So about 2 of them, and it's also work for hybrids as well. You're gonna need this filter right here. This is the A1 filter, YZZ-A1. It's the same as my Toyota Avalon. Ain't nothing, special. Toyota Lexus, genuine. Everything genuine, you feel me? So yeah, that's why you say Lexus, Toyota on there, the genuine parts. Same what they use at the dealership. Same thing, guys. All right, you're going to need a oil catcher, of course. You could use a breaker bar. Always have a breaker bar on standby in case it's too hard to get off. And I got the small one, small socket wrench. So, and it takes a 14 millimeter to take off the plug. And for the filter, you could basically use this for the filter, take off the filter, or if you don't have this in your possession, you could use a clamp and twist it. Take your time and just twist it that way. So it's up to you. Of course, I have my ramps. Or to drive it up on ramp, make sure you lock the wheel for protection as well. You don't want it to roll back. And right there it tells you 0W20. Right here where you pour the oil, got to bust this open. Kind of tight right now. I'm using my left hand. Make sure you open that so the oil could flow faster. And of course, you're gonna need a funnel right here. Either or, doesn't matter. Got your funnel right here, guys. All right, guys, there we go. Got my funnel. Got it out of there, brand new, as you can see. Looking good. All right, guys, let's get down to business before it start raining. It's mad humid and hot out here. All right, guys, let's go and meet the vehicle. I'm gonna use my short one because I had already broke it loose with the breaker bar, of course. The filter is basically up here at the top. The filter is right here, and look at it clearly. Filter is up there, and your drain plug is right here. So make sure I remove that red tab. Yep, no red tab. I removed it, and that's where the drain plug is at. So I'll get a little closer. All right. Be very careful. You don't want to burn yourself either. So I'm just taking my time. Take my time. There we go. That was easy. Now I gotta wash my hands. They do have the look like the don't want the oil to drain to spill. So that's how it looks. Not too bad. I've seen worse. But don't forget about that. Don't forget about that washer that's stuck right here. You could use like a flathead and remove it before you put the new one. If you don't have one, you still could reuse it. I mean, still not gonna cause no spill, but make sure the next time you do an oil change to basically get a new washer. So just let that drain out for now, and then we're gonna get to let it take its time and drain. Then we're gonna get to the filter up top here. Now that was easy. Once again, it takes 5.8 quarts of oil, so make sure you do your measurement. You don't want to overfill and you don't want to underfill, so keep on the lookout. If you don't know, look up your vehicle, look it up online, the year, the model, you feel me, the make, and just ask Google, look it up on Google. It tells you the information, what's the oil capacity is for your vehicle. So that's the fastest way to find out. So give that some more time, and then we're gonna get to the filter. Alright guys, here's the filter. Just push it up in the groove, just like so. Just like so. Just make sure it's fit in the groove. As you can see, this groove right there, boom, boom. Other one in the back as well, those groove. Just make sure it's fit properly, and twist. You feel me? Not twist with that, but twist with the tool. Alright guys, so got the tool on it. Just take your time. Twist, twist. Broke it loose. If it's not too hot, you could twist it with your hands, guys. There you go. It's loose. It's loose. Let it just take its time. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like. Got it out of there. That's how it looks. So now I am going to change that rubber seal gasket, which is right here at the end. You could take a flathead, or they have a special tool to remove it, but I'm so used to this, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I just use my fingers and just remove it. Feel me? Just like so. That was easy. Alright guys, this is where the filter comes in. Old gasket, this is the new one. You could just drop the filter. Just drop it in. It doesn't matter what side. Both sides is the same, so just pop it in just like so. And you just put back on the rubber gasket. Alright, so that groove right there, the biggest groove right here, we're gonna put that rubber piece back. You feel me? Right in that groove. Can't go wrong. Yep, perfect. Now what I love to do is put some oil in there and then put it back up. Feel me? That's just me. I don't know if the dealership does it, but I always make sure I just lubricate, you know, put some oil in there and lubricate the seals around. So yeah, just drop some in there. You don't have to fill it, you know, just make sure some is just in there. That's just me, something that I love to do when I do my own thing. Feel me? Take a little oil and just lubricate. You know, lubricate the gasket, the whole rubber seal. Just lubricate it with some oil. then we're gonna put it back. Let's put it back up in there and just twist, 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 hand tight it. No need guys to use no tool. Just take your time and just hand tighten it, guys. No need for no tool. And of course, when you finish, make sure you put back that drain plug, tighten it up. Make sure you put a new washer. You could reuse the old one. You can reuse the old washer if you want to, if you don't have any new ones, but after a while it's going to get distorted. So make sure the next oil change you use a new washer. So I'm going to give that a little snug, you know, not too tight. You don't want to strip the threads. You don't want to, you know, you don't want to mess it up. So just give it a good snug, just like so. And that's good enough. No need to over tighten that. That's good enough, guys. You could spray some brake cleaner, wipe it off, you're good to go. Alright guys, we're back at the top. So as I said, this is the oil that I'm using. Drop this whole 5 quarts in there. It takes 5.8, guys. 5.8. So you do your measurement. I like the how this one is set up. Look at that. Could never spill, you know. Drink all that goodness. Drink all that goodness. Yeah. And do your measurement with the little bottle. I basically put this much in there. I don't know if you guys can see. That should do. And when you're done, of course, you remove the funnel. You remove the funnel. Make sure you don't make no mess, leave no mess. And you put back on the cap. Cap is back on. Engine bay look clean. And let's go and reset that maintenance require light, guys. Let me go inside the vehicle and start it up. Woo! There you go, start up nice. Make sure you check for any leaks. And I'm gonna take it off of the thing as well, off of the ramp. Check the oil level. See if the oil level is good. I took off the e-brake. Go in reverse. Get off that ramp. Alright, looking good. Put it back in park. Alright guys, so this is how you reset. Hopefully you guys could see. Reset that maintenance required message. So these are the buttons right here we're going to use. So basically we are going to scroll all the way to the right until you get to that gear button. Look like it's a gear. That's the last one. Then we're going to scroll down all the way to vehicle settings. So we scroll down, we hit this button here, keep going down until you see vehicle settings. You hit the middle button. The middle button is going to take you there. You scroll down, it says schedule maintenance. You hit the button, hit yes. Reset data, hit yes. That's good. And we also going to do the other one as well. That's a oil maintenance. We go in there and reset that one as well. Okay, if you don't, you're going to get the message as well back. So you don't want that. So hit yes as well. And the data has been reset. and you will not get that message, maintenance required message, until your next oil change. So that's how you reset the maintenance required light for a 2022 Lexus RX350 all-wheel drive F Sport. Easy and simple. So, and that's about it, guys. That message is not there no more. See, no message. Not gonna get it no more. Well, that complete the oil change, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate the love and support. Hope you guys enjoy. It is hot. Hope you guys enjoy this this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. But peace, bye-bye, take care. God bless. Car running good. I should take a little drive around the block, you know. Yeah, should do like a little drive around the block. Show you guys it's running. Tell you guys how it's driving as well. You know. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take it for a spin, so you can ride along, you know, just take it for a little spin. Little ride along. He's trying to park right there. Let's take it a little spin around the block. First time using this oil, by the way. This is the top-notch motor oil for Castrol. The highest level for Castrol, actually. This won't give you 25,000 miles, but I do not recommend nobody to drive their vehicle 25,000 miles and then do an oil change. No. Once the vehicle warns you, or if you check your oil level and you see that it's dirty, whatever, you could go ahead and change it. So, just to let you guys know that. I'm sorry about my seatbelt. Hold on, let me put it on, because it's gonna be really annoying. All right, that's a quick and easy oil change right there. Hope you guys learned something. You could always do it yourself, save money. Make sure you always go to Walmart to buy your motor oil. You could get Mobil 1, Castrol, Valvoline, Royal Purple, a lot of top brands, full synthetic. You could never go wrong. A lot of top brands, full synthetic, guys. But yeah, it's driving really nice, really smooth. What I expected, you know, from Lexus. And it's an easy, simple oil change, guys. Just take your time, ain't no rush. You know, piece of cake. Yeah, guys. But thanks for watching. Peace out, bye-bye, until I upload another video. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Yeah, man, do your thing. Walmart is the way to go to get your oil, get your filter. You got different brands of oil. Make sure you always run full synthetic no matter what. Always go for full synthetic, because sometimes we don't have the money to do an oil change, and the full synthetic will give you a longer oil change interval. Peace, bye-bye, take care, and God bless. For real. Peace. I'm out of here.